Alright, today we're going to dive into a little bit more detail on pausing and resuming campaigns. There were some great questions that came up from the last hack on pausing and resuming campaigns, and I want to make sure we clarify those so that you know exactly what you need to do to go implement this type of a campaign. Also, we've been getting a lot of interest and a lot of questions about the All Access Pass. And so I'm going to share some information about the All Access Pass and what that entails at the end of this video as well. So let's jump right into Infusionsoft here, and I'll show you the exact details and the exact steps that you need to take in order to set up a campaign that you can pause and resume. So here we are with the campaign that I showed you before that has a start goal at the beginning and a stop goal at the end, and that's how you start and stop or pause and resume the sequences. You'll notice that I've added an additional sequence here, which is a sequence to remove the start and stop tags. This can be done inside these sequences here, but to make it more clear, I've moved it out into its own sequence. I've also added an opt-in form as well as an additional sequence here so that you can follow the entire flow of this process. So let's start at the very beginning here and let's walk through it step by step so you know what to do. So the first thing is you have some kind of action that the prospect or customer takes to trigger the start of this whole thing. In this case, we'll pretend they are website visitors and they've opted in for a free report. So they fill out the form and they end up in a sequence where we deliver the free report. Now inside here, of course, we send an email to deliver the free report, and then I'm going to apply two tags. One tag I'm going to apply, the second one, is a tag that I use to know that someone has requested the free report. And the first tag is the tag that is going to be used to start the free report sequence. This is what starts our whole process to be able to pause and resume. So that tag there, let's go back here, is what achieves this goal here. That is our start tag. And so although there is a goal in the way here, that tag is being applied, so the goal is automatically achieved, and they flow into this first sequence, which is going to remove any start and stop tags. Now the first time they're coming through here, they don't have any stop tags. They only have the start tag. And so it's going to remove both of those, but it will really only take effect on the start tag the first time through. Okay, so we remove that tag, and of course we remove that so that we can add it again later if we need to. Now we're going to run our decision diamonds. So this one has two rules. One for if we want to send them into the email 1 sequence, and one for if we want to skip email 1 sequence. So we say if the tags doesn't contain sent email 1, so if they haven't received the tag that tells us that they have received email 1, then we're going to go ahead and put them in the email 1 sequence. If they do have the tag for email 1, then we're going to go ahead and put them into the skip sequence. And that set of rules applies in all of these scenarios down here as well, and just for email 2 and email 3, of course. So now let's just say that someone's gone through here and maybe they've received email 1 and email 2, and now we want to pause the whole thing. What we're going to do is find all the people through a search that we want to pause this campaign for, and we're going to give them the stop tag. So down here we have a goal looking for this stop free report sequence tag. As soon as we give them that tag, it's going to stop this sequence and pull everybody out down to the goal here. So now everybody's out. Later, after I've done what I need to do, I might want to resume this campaign. So what I'm going to do at that point is go ahead and find all those same people again who have the stop tag. I can just do a quick search on whoever has the stop tag, and then I can go ahead and give them the start tag. And this will work because they don't have it currently, because it was removed as the first step here. And so we'll put them back in by applying the start tag. That will achieve this goal again, and then start them in here. We'll remove both tags so that now we kind of reset the whole thing, and we can apply stop again later and start again later as well. And then they're going to skip any sequences that they've already seen and then resume back in where they had left off. Something to note here is that I have configured these goals so that they can be achieved by any contact. This is important particularly for the start goal, because when you apply the stop goal or the stop tag and pull them out of the sequence, they're no longer currently active in the campaign, and I want to make sure that we can put them back in. And so we're going to use the goal can be achieved by any contact. It also gives you some flexibility for other people if you want to, bring them in here from other campaigns or from other actions or things like that. So that should give you the detail that you need to execute on actually building out a campaign like this. Now, if you're liking these hacks and you're enjoying these campaigns that I'm showing you, again, part of the All Access Pass is that we're going to give you the ability to receive these campaigns directly into your Infusionsoft account. Instead of you having to build it out, we can publish them right into your account. So let me just show you a little bit of what the All Access Pass is all about. So the All Access Pass really is, as it explains there in the name, it's access to everything we have here at Box Out Marketing, including our Double Your Sales Club. So let me just review a few of the really cool things that you will get access to if you go ahead and take us up on the All Access Pass here at the end of the year. The first thing is you'll get online access to the Entrepreneur's Freedom Formula course. Now, this home study course was developed from the recordings of an event that I did a couple years ago where I charged $10,000 for people to come to that event and get 3 months of coaching. And at this event, I taught the audience really the same steps that I used at Infusionsoft to go from a few hundred leads a month to tens of thousands of leads every month. It's the basis for how you build a strong marketing arm for your business. And so we'll take a look at that real quick. There's 10 different modules in that home study course, and what you're getting there is basically how to create a message that targets your audience and gets them to act. The keys to writing email copy that gets opened, clicked, and creates conversions from your email marketing. The proven process to tracking the right numbers in your business and how to do it in Infusionsoft. That's really the key. You might know what numbers you need to track, but you may not know how to actually make that happen within your Infusionsoft account. Also, how to research your market correctly in order to buy advertising online that has a positive ROI. That's really the key. Any of us can go spend money to advertise online, but doing it with a positive ROI takes a little bit of skill and understanding. We'll go over the 9 core tenets of effective websites and landing pages so that you can really up your game there and make sure that you're getting the most out of your online marketing. Also, we go through how to buy media the right way, and I'll say the profitable way. Buying media or buying advertising for most people is kind of a 50-50 proposition, maybe a losing proposition in a lot of cases. And you want to do this in a way that you can actually generate a positive ROI to generate a profit in your business every single time. And so those are just a few of the things that we cover in that course. That was a 3-day event, and so you get recordings to that entire event as well as the workbook that you see there. All of that will be delivered online to you inside of our Double Your Sales Club. So that brings us to a 1-year membership to the Double Your Sales Club. What's included there? Well, we've put together the top-notch faculty of the Infusionsoft community. You may recognize some faces and some names there. We've got Brad Martineau with 6 Division plus this. We've got Ryan Chapman with Fix Your Funnel, Daniel Kurt. We got Jeremy Shapiro. All the big names, the smartest, the brightest, the best in the Infusionsoft community who help us out with monthly content. So we have monthly expert webinars with our faculty members where each month one of them will present on an expert topic, something that they can share with us to help us grow our businesses. We also have monthly advanced campaigns published directly into your Infusionsoft account. That's something new that we're starting in January to be able to push these campaigns that we build, these advanced campaigns, right into your account so that you don't have to spend so much time building them yourselves. You just take them, tweak them, finesse the copy a little bit, apply your logo, and get them out the door to have massive impact in your business. Next, we have a ton of killer tools that we've built out inside the Double Your Sales Club. Things like additional reporting so that you can get additional data on what's happening inside your Infusionsoft account. Our geolocator tool, which helps you know the city, state, and country that people are opting in from when they fill out your opt-in forms. Even if they only give you name and email address, you can know city, state, country, even postal code of those people and have that populated into your Infusionsoft account so that you can segment those people later and do some geographically targeted advertising or marketing. We've also got ROI Tracker, which helps you to track your return on investment of all your lead sources. A quick order form. If you've ever tried to process an order manually inside of Infusionsoft, you know it takes a million steps. And so we make this super easy inside the Double Your Sales Club. Opportunity Stage Mover. You may know that that can't happen automatically if you're using opportunities. They can't move stages automatically. Well, with this tool, you can. Math Acrobat helps you do all kinds of really cool stuff in Infusionsoft in terms of tracking how many times people do different things or even more advanced mathematical equations. Our email subscription manager helps you to offer up to your people the ability to manage which emails they get from you and which ones they don't. As you know, when you've got an email that goes out from Infusionsoft, there's an opt-out link. It's an all or nothing thing at that point. They either opt in or they opt out, but they can't say, hey, I want to get your weekly email, but I don't want to get the monthly email, or I want to get the daily tips, but don't send me your weekly blog posts. And so with our email subscription manager, you can do that. There are a handful of other tools inside the Double Your Sales Club to help you take advantage of the power of Infusionsoft more fully in your business. We've also got tons and tons and tons of content that we've archived over the last year or so. Tons of webinars, trainings, articles. You get access to all of those things, as well as our monthly Infusionsoft mastermind calls. You'll be able to access those live as we do them, and then of course you get the archived content of those as well. And in these mastermind calls, we're getting into Infusionsoft in deep, advanced ways to help you leverage it to grow your business quickly. You're also going to get access to the Crystal Ball tracking system. You may have seen us talking about this in the past, but the Crystal Ball tracking system for Infusionsoft is really what helps you to track all of the important details in Infusionsoft. You're probably aware in Infusionsoft, all the data is in there, but you just can't get to it in the right way sometimes. You can't access that data in a meaningful way that gives you the reports that you need. So, for example, the Crystal Ball system is going to help you track advanced things such as lead source ROI, campaign email conversion. So in your email campaigns, let's just say you've got a sequence of 10 emails. Do you know which email is converting best and which one is converting worst? Do you know where you should focus your efforts in trying to improve those campaigns? Well, through the Crystal Ball system, you will know exactly what to do. You'll also be able to track sales attribution. In addition to points of entry, where should we drive traffic first? Should we drive them into our free report or our demo or a free consultation? Well, if you're tracking your points of entry correctly, then you'll know exactly which ones convert best. And you'll also be able to track your advertisements and really track how those are working and what's working best in your particular business. So the Crystal Ball system will be part of the All Access Pass as well. There's much more included here, but those are the core details. We've also got, for the first few people that take advantage of the All Access Pass, a free bonus to the Infusionsoft Masterclass. Now, back in August, we held this Masterclass live in San Diego in a very cool venue. It was actually on a boat, but that's not the important part. The important part here is what we covered in the Infusionsoft Masterclass, and you will get access to all of the recordings of this Masterclass event. This event was a 3-day deep dive into every aspect of Infusionsoft. We go through advanced techniques and strategies for leveraging Infusionsoft to grow sales. We dive into scenario-based training so you can understand why and when to use each feature. So instead of most of the training that you see out there that is, click steps, here's how you set up a note template. Click here, then click here, then click here. Well, what you need to understand is, why would I ever use a note template, and what scenario would be appropriate for me to use something like that? So all of the training in this 3-day masterclass is scenario-based. So we present a business scenario, and then we show how to leverage Infusionsoft to best handle that scenario. And we go through some advanced hacks for getting more out of Infusionsoft than you ever thought possible. So that's a quick summary of what's coming in the All Access Pass. If you refer back to the email that you got for this particular video, there's a link in there to where you can join the waiting list for the All Access Pass. We are going to open up the cart for the All Access Pass the day after Christmas. So it will be available on December 26th, and we're going to go ahead and close the cart on January 31st. So it is a busy time of year. I'm sure you're going to be spending time with your families, but you're going to want to keep an eye out for that email. So go ahead and click the link in the email you just received to join the waiting list, and we'll make sure that you get priority access to the All Access Pass once we release it. So thanks again for joining me with the 12 hacks of Christmas for Infusionsoft, and stay tuned for details on the All Access Pass.